They broke a window. These are the most insane firework fails that you're gonna see on YouTube. So make sure you stick around to the end because some of these are just ridiculous. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name's Joseph. This is Fish and Fireworks. We're a YouTube community that enjoys anything and everything to do with the outdoors, blowing stuff up, fireworks. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you drop down and hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out. I'm trying to grow this channel. All right, let's get right into it. All right, so it looks like we got somebody lighting, I think a like bigger cake, or I don't know, something pretty big. Alright, so what I'm assuming happened here was either the cake blew apart or it flipped over. This doesn't just usually happen like out of nowhere. You can probably hear, it sounds like there's a lot of salutes going off. Thankfully, all these are going into the air, not all these are going onto the ground, because that would be a very bad day if all those salutes shot out onto the ground. So right off the bat, it looks like a pretty big shell, because it's got a pretty big tail. Did not have enough lift charge. Based off of how big this like blast radius, I guess I would say, this is probably like a, I would say 6 to 8 inch professional shell. Like this is not, you can't go into a fireworks store and just buy this. That's insane. When a shell launches, it's sitting in the tube. It's got like a little powder in the bottom of the shell, and that's what gets it airborne. This one in specific did not have enough of that. Oh my god. Alright, so this looks like either a cake got flipped over or homemade setup kind of flipped over. Not a good day. You can see the stars going everywhere, people getting hit with stars. When a cake flips over, like you don't know where it's going, you don't know who it's hitting. It's extremely dangerous, which is why you need to secure your cakes. Whether it's 200 gram or 500 gram where it's got a big base, you need to secure them or else this exactly is going to happen. I would never recommend doing this. They're having a Roman candle war. I'm sure everybody in the comments can be, oh, back in my day, we used to shoot fire, we used to do this, we used to do that. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, this is very dangerous. I mean, these can hit you in the eyes. If you're not wearing glasses, it can definitely make you go blind. So, if you want to be dumb, at least have some sort of common sense. There's a lot of people shooting at each other too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people right here. Shooting all different angles. Oh my god. Jesus, dude. This is definitely some sort of professional show that went wrong. Based off of like how loud these like the brake charges are. These are not consumer grade fireworks. And I mean, you can see how big the radius is around a full-size truck. I mean, this is not like a half-sized or mid-sized truck. Alright, looks like they're lighting off some sort of cake. Got a bunch of people standing around and something is already blowing up. So let's see. We've had this exact scenario happen. Sounds like it's probably a 200 gram cake. The charges aren't huge. But if you don't secure your cakes, they're going to flip over. Like, it's kind of common sense. But, you know, you get in the act of it. You start lighting everything off. And you're like, oh, I don't need to do it. Let's just keep lighting. No, you need to. Because we had a cake one time. I know it specifically. It was a daytime smoke cake of everything. Of all the things out there, it was a daytime smoke cake. It's 200 grams. It was like this big. We lit that sucker off and did not secure it. That thing flipped over and shot all towards our garage, all towards the house. Like, it was not a good day. And I would assume that this is probably in LA because the pro grade reselling market is huge out there. It's pretty easy to get your hands on some stuff that you should not be able to get. This is definitely not a consumer grade shell. They're obviously lighting it off in a residential area, which is already a no-go, but that's what happened. Insanity.
Bag up, bag up.
This one's a classic. I mean, everybody knows this one. Back up, Terry, back up.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. What the?
He tries to come in to save him, and it starts lighting off even bigger shells.
Oh, Terry. Terry, what's the
Alright, so it looks like we're at a takeover here. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much where a bunch of hooligans shut down in a whole area and just start drifting or sliding their cars. Of anything, it's a Miata. Why not something cool? Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Alright, so he ran the cake over, which I'm going to assume probably flipped it. You got people running everywhere, fireworks going off, just complete chaos. Alright, so it looks like we're in the hood. Let's see, because this thing looked huge. Alright, so that's what I would call a soda can. These are homemade fireworks. I would not consider this a firework. This is more of like a you're gonna hurt people kind of thing. It's pretty much a firecracker the size of a soda can.
Wow.
Alright, so it looks like either some kind of flare is going off or some kind of tail of a shell or something.
Oh, snap.
Let's watch that again.
Wow.
There's the flare.
Oh, snap.
They broke a window. If you're at the point of breaking windows with your firecrackers, you need to either, one, move areas, or two, don't light that shit. That is insane. I like watching it though.
I don't know what it does.
Alright, so he lit something and walked away and says, I don't know what it does. Me personally, I don't think I'm going to be standing this close to something that I don't know what's happened. So let's see. Flew straight into him. Oh my god. That's crazy. They've got all their products set up down here. And they've got, obviously, the things going off in the air right above it. I'm going to assume that they probably didn't do the best job at protecting their fuse to prevent fuse jumping. And I'm going to say one of these embers came down, landed on it, and set off the whole show.
Did they blow up all the fireworks on the bottom already? Yeah, they are. Looks like they're running for their life right now.
Somebody in the background said it looks like they're running for their life right now. Yeah, I probably would be too. God. That is insanity. That's not just a like small amount of fuse jumping. That's like the whole show went off like 200 feet from the audience. Got some horsetails right here.
I think that was supposed to happen.
I'm pretty sure everyone's dead.
Guy said, I'm pretty sure everyone's dead. I'm gonna assume if they did this show safely, nobody was lighting those fireworks.
You sure the boat blew up? Are you good, bro, boat?
I think this is a separate angle of the same incident. It's insane how, like, you see a fireworks show go off in the air, and it's like, it's huge, it's this big spectacular thing, but when you see it go off on the ground, and you can, like, feel it that close, it's insane how much, like, just, like, punch and firepower are behind these products. Alright, we got another kind of takeover, incident. It's in his trunk. That car is definitely toast. The car is cooked.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's just billow.
Oh!
Oh, shit. He walks past trying to tell everybody to get back, and it blows up right next to him.
Oh! Damn!
Alright, so we've got, looks like 2 shells or rockets that are not going in the right direction. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Alright, so they're not shells, they're more of like a like clustering B, kind of like zipper thing. That is insane. If these were shells, people would be dying, but thankfully they're not. That's kind of cool though. Like that's crazy. Looks like a shell going up in the air. Let's see.
Oh no.
This thing's going off on the ground. Oh my god! That was a big shell. That was probably like a... I mean, based on how tall it was going too, that was probably like an 8-10 inch shell. That is crazy. This is why when you go to a professional show, you're not 100 feet from it. You're like 2,000 feet from it, because if you're too close to these kind of shells, like, they have a massive break. When you see a big shell that goes up in the sky 600, 800 feet, and it has that big of a break, imagine that on the ground. That's why you're sitting so far from these. Alright, that's all I got for you all today. Those were some crazy fails, and I hope it goes to show you that some of these things are not to be played with. Make sure you all drop down in the comments and let me know what your favorite fail was. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all my future videos. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.